Stream läuft.
Mhm. Einen wunderschönen guten Abend hier am Donnerstagabend. Herzlich willkommen zurück zu Runde 8 in der XCL und EER Strategy Series, beziehungsweise EER Strategy Series powered by EER und XCL. Wir sind heute in Indianapolis. Im Dunkeln. Nachtrennen findet heute statt. Welche Uhrzeit fahren wir denn, Sharky? Der ist heute nämlich auch mit
Mitternacht haben
dabei.
wir. Mitternacht ist eingestellt und aktuell sehen wir im Training halt nicht das beste Wetter. Also es ist jedenfalls, Strecke ist nass, aber es soll jetzt trocken werden. Wollen wir mal gleich gucken, wie es aussieht fürs Quali. Und fürs Rennen ist ja dann nachher auch entscheidend, aber ja, Mitternacht ist das Szenario, was wir ausgedacht haben.
Das ist auch ein spannendes Szenario. Rennen zu Mitternacht. Ich weiß nicht, ob wir das diese Saison schon mal hatten. Ich war jetzt nicht so oft dabei.
Ach doch, eins hatten wir schon.
Eins.
Ich weiß nicht mehr, wo hatten wir es Nacht? Hm. Ich wähle da meistens irgendwelche Strecken eigentlich, die durch Beleuchtung eigentlich sehr schön auffallen.
Hm.
Hier habe ich gedacht, vielleicht ist hier auch was Schönes von der Beleuchtung bei, aber
Ich glaube, Indianapolis ist schon immer recht dunkel, wenn ich mich recht erinnere. Wir sind in Runde 8. Ja, 7 Rennen schon absolviert. Wir sind in der heißen Phase. Wir kommen ins letzte Drittel und sind nochmal nach Amerika abgebogen, bevor es dann nächste Woche wieder nach Großbritannien geht. Und ja, Sharky, wer ist
das
denn
Finale in
aktuell,
Suzuka stattfindet, ja.
genau das Finale in Suzuka, wer ist denn aktuell so vorne mit dabei im Kampf um die
Naja,
Spitzenpositionen?
der King of Kotlet ist aktuell der Verteidiger auch, das ist Legends. Aktuell ganz gut, sonst im Rennen ist um die Meisterschaft Wennermanns. Und auf dem dritten Platz, glaube ich, LMW 85. Da wird es dann aber dann doch um den dritten Rang eng, weil sich da mal immer wieder andere mit reingemogelt haben in die Ergebnisse, zum Beispiel Alizi und auch der heute aber, glaube ich, gar nicht dabei ist. Nee, ist heute auch nicht dabei. Also es sind viele in der Meisterschaft, die Plätze um 3, 4, 5 ist mehr umkämpft wie die Spitze. Da hat Legends die Saison im GT4-Sport nicht viel anbrennen lassen. Ich
Grüße gehen
glaube, es
raus an
sind
GL
jetzt laut
Motorsport.
aktuellem Stand dann doch schon 20 Punkte Vorsprung, 30. Also relativ komfortabel. Ja, es kommen jetzt noch unsere Drop-Events. Also das heißt, man rechnet ja die zwei schlechtesten aus und wenn jetzt einer zwei nicht gefahren ist, könnte man da wieder rankommen. Aber Legends hat von diesen bis jetzt 7 Absolvierten auch ordentlich viele gewonnen und wenn er nicht gewonnen hat, dann war er zumindest gut in den Punkten.
Hm.
Das heißt, der könnte sich auch die letzten zwei Rennen ganz entspannt nach hinten fallen lassen oder auf die Couch setzen und sagen, mal gucken, ob noch jemand rankommt. Also wir müssten den Taschenrechner bemühen, ob es heute für ihn reicht. Aber ja,
Wir gehen einfach mal davon aus und hoffen, dass es nicht der Fall ist. Wir möchten es ja möglichst bis ins letzte Rennen spannend halten. Spannend
genau.
haben.
Jedenfalls was die Spitze angeht und ja, diese Drop-Ergebnisse, also dass wir einen Streicher oder zwei Streicher einarbeiten, soll ja auch den Fahrern dann Möglichkeiten geben, die mal nicht immer können. Ähm, Dann auch zu sagen, ja, jetzt konnte ich nur ein Rennen nicht und schon ist die Meisterschaft deswegen weg. Nee, ist es ja in diesem Fall nicht, weil es hat ja jeder zwei Ergebnisse, die er streichen kann. Ob es jetzt durch einen Unfall verursacht wurde, durch eine schlechte Strategie oder einfach durch ein Nicht-Antreten. Das kann der Fahrer dann für sich frei entscheiden, wann er diesen Joker nimmt.
Genau, das ist vollkommen richtig, finde ich auch sehr fair. Kann ja immer mal privat was dazwischen kommen. Und deswegen ist das eine super Sache, wie ich finde.
In so einer kleinen Meisterschaft von 10 Rennen sind 2 Streicher schon einigermaßen komfortabel, würde ich sagen.
Definitiv.
Also, wenn es hier Fahrer gibt, die uns zuhören, die immer sagen, ach, ich weiß nicht, ich kann so oft nicht. Guck, wir haben uns was einfallen lassen.
Wenn man will, dann ist die Möglichkeit dafür da, eine Lösung dafür zu finden. Und wir sind jetzt auch mit dem freien Training vorüber. Ja, unser altbekanntes Format mit 10 Minuten Free Practice, 15 Minuten Qualifying, gefolgt von einer Stunde Rennen. Zeitmultiplikator von 2, das heißt, das Ganze findet auf dem Server in-game ein bisschen schneller statt. Und auch sehr, ein bisschen mehr random Wetter, als man es vielleicht bei anderen Serien oder anderen Veranstaltern sieht, aber da haben wir eigentlich immer relativ gutes Feedback bekommen. Also den Leuten, die hier fahren, gefällt das. Die finden es spannend, dass auch mehrmals im Rennen sich vielleicht die Bedingungen wechseln. Und diese Variable, die natürlich dann auch nicht immer gleich ist. Man kann dann natürlich auch mal ein komplett regnerisches Rennen haben, ein komplett trockenes Rennen. Also es ist halt wirklich alles hier mit dabei und halt eben auch nicht vorherbestimmt. Also wir hatten es ja in der
Ja.
Vergangenheit oft, dass wir explizit gesagt haben, dieses eine Rennen findet im komplett Regen statt, da wird sich auch nichts dran ändern oder ein bisschen wechselhaft. Nee, wir haben es halt hier wirklich immer wechselhaft. Also ich kann jederzeit, können sich die Bedingungen halt einfach ändern.
Und jeder, der Rennsport irgendwo verfolgt, weiß ja, dass das mit die besten Rennen jedes Mal sind, wenn der Wettergott oder das Wetterchaos zuschlägt.
Eben, genau. Also ich meine, wer findet es nicht spannend, wenn man quasi ja, mit der Aussicht auf Regen ins Rennen geht und vielleicht während des Rennens noch die Aussicht hat, oh, zum Ende hin könnte noch mal ein Schauer kommen, das Ganze noch mal durchmischen. Also das ist immer spannend. Sowohl für die Fahrer als auch für die, die zusehen oder für uns eben, die das Ganze durchkommentieren.
Ich erinnere mich an ein GT3-Rennen in der Season 1, was wir, glaube ich, auch in Indianapolis gefahren sind. Und es war das ganze Rennen trocken. Und die letzten 10 Minuten kam ein Regenguss runter. Ja, und dann war es wirklich so ein Gamble-Ding am Ende. Manche haben es versucht, auf den Trockenreifen zu Ende zu fahren. Und andere sind in der vorletzten Runde reingegangen und haben sich Regenreifen geholt.
Oh ja.
Und die, die sich in der vorletzten Runde die Regenreifen geholt haben, hat es nachher noch von Platz 8 auf 2 und 3 gespült.
Ja, wir
Das,
hatten
ähm, das sind dann halt Geschichten, die auch nur so ein Rennen schreibt.
eben, richtig. Und da erinnert man sich auch dran. Also wir können das bis jetzt noch zitieren. Ich meine, an wie viele komplett Trockenrennen erinnern wir uns noch aus der Vergangenheit.
Jeder kennt's, die Fahrer sind alle im GT3 schnell, die Fahrer sind alle auf Trocken schnell.
Ja,
Aber das wahre Können siehst du an sowas, wenn wir mal das Wetter verrückt spielen lassen oder wie im nächsten Cup einfach mal sagen, nö, du fährst jetzt das Auto und nicht das, wo du dich in- und auswendig und wohl mitfühlst. Und
absolut.
ja, das wird dann ein ganz anderes Ding für die Fahrer, dass die mal was anderes probieren. Man sagt ja immer, der beste Allrounder wird gesucht, ne?
Ja, ich glaube, den finden wir ja auch in der Regel. Den haben wir mit Berserk Legends, der sich den Titel in der zweiten Season sichern konnte. Einen der ersten war es wahrscheinlich Irish. Ja, zwei sehr gute
Wohlgemerkt,
Allrounder.
beides Controllerfahrer, ne? Also,
Ja, das fand ich interessant, als wir das letzte Woche rausgefunden haben, dass auch Legends am Controller unterwegs ist.
das stimmt. Aber dann kommen sie wieder die Hater des Ganzen und sagen, ja, Controller OP.
Ich meine, du hast ja die Wahl. Du kannst ja selber auch mit dem Controller fahren und versuchen, so schnell zu sein. Das musst du dann halt auch erstmal schaffen.
Also mal mit dem Controller probiert. Ich weiß nicht, wie die Leute damit so schnell sein können.
Auch nicht. Also,
Also, Ich meine, das ist vielleicht Übungssache, aber
Im Controller fahre ich mit einem, wie heißt dieses Fahrzeug, Reiter oder wie der heißt, dieser Lamborghini. Mit einem Reiter fahre ich gerade so schnell genug, um nicht von GT4s überholt zu werden. Im Controller.
ja, ja. Ich meine, der Reiter ist jetzt auch nicht das beste Auto, aber
Ja,
ja, aber GT3 sollte da eigentlich 10 Sekunden schneller sein wie das GT4.
genau.
Yeah, so we can also start the English part of the stream. Yeah, we had a discussion about driving with the controller and with the wheel. What is the advantage? What is the fastest way to get here in the track? Because at the last interview we hear that Legends, the actually champ and maybe the future here from this championship, is driving with a controller, and also season 1 wins by Irish or the EER Cups wins by Irish also with controller. So that was the discussion in German we did, and some history or historical races also here in Indianapolis with dry session, completely the race, and then a powerful rain at the end. And yeah, the drivers who swap the tires to wet in the very last lap, they do the second and the third place at the end. So yeah, that's also we maybe today expect. And yeah, at the moment the qualifying session still dry, but yeah, we know all that here in the strategy series the weather is completely random, and
Just
we will see
because,
some action maybe in the race.
yeah, maybe we will get
Yeah,
some rain in the race. Maybe even like the complete change. If you remember, sometimes we have fully dry qualification, and then like when it comes to server time, 1 hour later, it's pouring cats and dogs. So, like hell is breaking loose or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, what are the
so at the
times we have
moment
so
looks
far?
like Frantic Bull. Frantic Bull is a strong driver here today.
We're getting a couple of
Oh,
quick times in. Yeah? Alizzi, Venemans,
yeah,
Absurd
okay.
Legends, and the mentioned Frantic Bull still on less than 2/10. So,
And at the moment the strongest rookie is Steady Whistle.
D5, yeah.
Yeah. Best PlayStation driver at the moment, Transport Deloy at 10.
But I think it's really cool that the antenna of the Blue Ninja's Mercedes is lighting up. And he seems to be the only Mercedes that's happening.
It's like a Teletubby.
I mean, he has the tipsy. Oh, which one was the blue
Yeah.
Teletubby? Was that Tips? No,
I don't know.
Tinky Winky it was. Yeah.
Winky Winky. Yeah, but this if you create an own an own livery, you can select the LEDs at the
Ah,
front, at the side, at the window, and
I
also
didn't
at
know
the
about that.
AMG. It's an option to do. It's on the top.
That's quite cool.
Most of the drivers select at the top of the window.
have Scarabée in the top 10 right now. 8. Someone who has been with us for years by now.
At the moment, I don't see any car with an advantage, but the AMGs are very close together, like last week also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From P9 to P13, 5 of them lining up.
Yeah. Yeah, at the moment, maybe LMW had some problems. This time from him was not so good.
I guess he might have had some traffic or maybe even a slide, like a spin or something.
Yeah. But for defending P3, he needs some points more.
Yes, definitely. Of course, there is quite a lot of traffic. Right now we have 18 out of the 20 cars on track. Can be difficult sometimes to find the right way to get past someone.
Yeah. It's also a part of strategy, that track position.
Exactly.
Also very close from P1 to P8 at the moment. Less than 1 second. 5 minutes to go. Yeah, Scara was very strong at the beginning of the season, and then he had some, yeah, he had some drop rounds, but results which was not the top 5, for example. Yeah, then he gets in trouble.
Maybe
Last
others.
season in GT3, Scara was P2.
Yeah, he was very strong last season.
Mm. And also at the beginning here of this season, he was very strong, but then
Maybe some other drivers figured out their cars after 1-2 races. Be a reason.
moment he is fighting for P5 or 6. The pit exit here, it's also very special. In the past, I see there a lot of pushing other car out of the track. So, and also a very long pit street. So
It
pit lane.
drags along the whole thing, the whole straight, and also starts quite early. Like,
Yeah.
the second last corner, you drive off the road.
And here's like Monza. Yeah, the other cars drive here full throttle.
Yeah.
In the time you only drive 60.
nothing really has changed with the top 4 so far. They are still same positions. W, the only one that got a little bit closer in P7 now.
I don't think that the times goes faster because the track is even green. Not fast, not
Yeah,
optimal, so
might be tricky for everyone. Oh,
maybe this
LMW went up
time with
1 spot.
1 minute 44 is the highest level they reach.
Yeah, I could imagine. Steady Whistle also went up 1 spot, and that means Tommy now down into P7, lost 2 spots.
And the field's getting closer, huh? A few moments ago we had the first 8 in 1 second, and now we had the first 10 or 11, yeah?
Yep. Especially in a circuit where the lap is, what is it, 1 minute 44, quite long. Just 1 second is very short. Even compare it to the whole lap time.
Yeah, so we expect a very close race. And if the race or the gap is very close, then then an undercut is very strong.
Yeah, and they can mix up.
Maybe also directly to the start, directly to the begin, go to the pits in the first round, then you don't need new tires, then drive, and then you have no track, no fighting issues. Drive like qualifying. Maybe that's also a plan for the drivers. So time is over.
I feel like that's something that works a lot better in video games compared to real races.
Yeah.
Like just pitting
I,
as
I
soon
don't
as
I don't I
possible.
don't know. In real racing that also worked, but they don't have 2 mandatory stops in real.
This is also true, that is correct, yeah.
Yeah. I'm Did you see Monaco Formula One, for example? They say, okay, you have to do 2 stops, and then they say, okay, my slowest driver is the
Yeah.
blocker for the rest of the field because nobody can overtake. And then the faster car is going 2 seconds a lap, and then he have 15 seconds for a pit stop, and he comes before this group back on track. That's also the same strategy. If you can block the rest of the field here also, then you need a teammate who blocks the rest for you.
Probably a little bit more difficult here since the track is quite wide. There's a lot of space to pass. The time is over and qualifying is over, and we have Venemans. He,
The last lap, he took the pole. He
yes,
steal
he
the
got
pole
it back.
from Alici. So that's that's the signal I want to see from Venemans, because if he want to fight with legends in the championship, that is the strong signal. Here, take the pole position, maybe use Alici as a bumper, and legends only at P3. Only this is the way you can close the point gap to legends. Hopefully that maybe Frantic Bull have a good start. Yeah, but we can one time get the result. Then I start with the first
Hmm?
10, and then you do the rest.
Yeah, okay.
Then it's Venemans on pole position. Alici, it's 2. Legends 3. 4, it's Frantic Bull. Steady Whistle, it's 5. LMW back again on 6. Tommy UK at 7. The Deutsche Werder, it's 8. Scarabay, it's 9. Turbo and it's 10.
Then we have in 11th, we have Transport Deloy, the Blue Ninja in P12, Scara in P13, 14 Frantic Judge, 15 for in 16 we have MAR Jordan, in 17 Roy B. Mac Pro in P18, P19 goes to Scooter Wolf, and in P20 driver to finish the grid, Gianluca. Also new driver, has the bronze or red badge.
The rookie badge.
Rookie badge.
But every rookie here is welcome, so it's not for the rookies also good this cup, because for example, Steady Whistle is a strong rookie in this field. The rest of the field is platin or silver. And for the XCL rating, if he gets at the end P5, he gets a rating directly if he wins a badge from only amateurs, yeah, or only rookies. Then you earn, I don't know, 50 points or 60, yeah. If you are here, do a good result, you don't have to win. It's P5 or 6 because you have a strong field. Then it's directly up to 200 points or more. I don't know, because for the points you get every car or every driver with the points, and then you see you take every together, and then you say, okay, we have 20 drivers, and then you have a Mittelwert. What is Mittelwert? Oder
like the average.
Yeah, then you have the average, and then for the most amateur drivers or rookie drivers, it's very good. Also for Gianluca, if Gianluca ends, for example, with P12 or 13, it's also good for him. Also, that we have expected normally in the guest list are 26 drivers. So at the grid, there are only 20. It's also good for you, because then you have a better result than 6 other drivers.
Exactly.
Because the drivers who not started get penalty points, XCL penalty points, and you earn points.
That means always race clean. Don't crash into people.
Yeah. Have fun this race. 1 hour. At the moment, dry conditions, no rain expected. I can't believe, but
We only have the 15-minute forecast, so there's still 45 minutes where we have no clue yet whether it's going to be.
we have more than one one option here.
Yeah. Yeah, you mentioned it before, we have 2 stops, so a lot of strategic possibilities to react, not just onto the potential rain, but also when it comes to crashes, undercut, overcut.
Yeah. And it's totally true. If you start a race here, the first 2 laps you drive 5 seconds slower mostly, or 2-3 seconds slower than the rest of the race, because you had to look at the mirrors. There is so many traffic and so many action at the track. You can see it after in the times plan, that timetable, that the first 2 laps are slower than the rest. So that's not a bad call to do the early stop.
Exactly. Now the drivers are in position for the race of the start. We just take this last long stretching turn, then we're getting onto the start finish. straight.
Yeah, long straight, and then the first corner is to the right, so Venemans is in a good position to defend.
Who's gonna react the best?
Go!
Venemans, definitely good reaction. Also,
And
Litzy.
Venemans did a good start.
Frantic Bull falling a little bit off, but now Litzy and Berserk Legends getting closer. Litzy
Also
around the outside.
Legends. Oh,
Is there a chance? No, on the inside, Venemans way quicker, and Berserk Legends with a great drive around the outside. And in the right-hander going past Alizzi. Great move.
Alizzi had to brake because Venemans is cutting the corner a little bit, and then... Oh, Legends with a drift. Still, no contact.
Yeah, everything clean so far.
Yeah. So all want immer more big grids, Yeah, then we get so trouble. So we get here 20 drivers and clean racing. I'm very proud of these guys that so clean.
Oh. One more. Maybe now there was some contact. Car number 8.
Yeah.
Tommy all the way back in the end now was in P8 before now.
MAR Jordan.
Probably also got involved. Somehow caught up in that. Great start from Venemans, was able to defend the attack from Alizzi. And also really strong move from Legends. He just completely used his handicap of Alizzi that he had to tap the brake or was not able to accelerate maybe as much as he wanted.
Venemans needs to hope that Alizzi and Frantic Bull can follow. And also be a strategy. Don't drive too far away at the front, so stay Legends behind you, maybe brake a little bit earlier, that he never can overtake, but that Alizzi and Frantic Bull can follow.
Yeah.
Oh, if I see this one corner, that's also track limits, maybe it's an issue here.
We will see. I don't know if Indianapolis is a big track limits, what to say, risk track.
Yeah, and risky also, I see it by Venemans, very close to the wall. Yeah, but the Chevy needs to win here because it's the home of the Chevy. We are in America, so... And the base of the Chevy is in IndyCar. So this car, normally it's built for this kind of the track.
Yeah. Steady Whistle had a little bit run off the track that cost him 2-3 positions.
Tommy did the first stop.
When we lost one driver, we're down to 19.
Yeah. Steady Whistle also lost 2 positions. As you can see, for Gianluca, it's not so bad at the moment.
Oh, he made up
He's
a
in the
couple
top.
of positions.
He's before Mac Pro and Emma Air Jordan.
And he has Escudo Wolf and Roy D directly in front.
Yeah.
Oh, Roy D, a little bit of an error in turn 1.
Yes.
And that's Escudo Wolf going past. And Gianluca, he is also getting closer.
Sometimes you have to be the lucky guy.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to not do any takes. That can win you a lot.
Oh, fastest lap from the Porsche driver from LMW.
Oh, we lost Frantic Bull.
Oh yeah,
That's a
sure.
shame.
Maybe disconnect.
Because he was in a really good position.
Yeah. So sad. But the midfield is so close.
What we can see on the tracker, I don't know if that has been the same for the start. There's some small clouds appearing in the forecast. Could be a sign for if anything changes, but we will see.
Portiloy and Steady Whistle. It's very close. And also Scara. Maybe he's the lucky guy number 3.
Yeah.
It's so interesting to see.
Oh,
If
one
you
is coming
see
Scara into the pits. Early pit stop from him.
yeah,
Right, I didn't want to interrupt you.
very interesting to see. For did you use the television 1 camera?
No, I'm more or less only using the helicam.
Oh, helicopter, okay. Because if you use the normal TV camera, they go to the high corner at the last period of the track, and then they go back to the infield. And in this corner, there is the camera directly at the wall. And it's interesting to see how close Venemans drive this corner.
Yeah.
And the other drivers, it's a little bit more away from this wall. So Venemans is riding a hard attack, so he's pushing.
If we can.
I don't know if you
from
see
the
that on
helicam.
helicopter also, but this corner at the moment, Venemans is there very close to the wall.
Yeah, he takes as much of the track as possible, seems like.
But Legend still still in the shadow. Yeah, today we can say in the shadow because it's so dark. If you switch off the light, then maybe you don't see him at the straight.
Probably can't
Then
see
he
anything
is in
then.
invisible mode.
Yeah. Oh, we have a fight between... Who's that exactly? Frantic Judge? And is that even a fight?
Oh yeah,
Who's
Frantic
that?
Judge.
Ah yeah, Frantic Judge and the Doorwerder. Frantic Judge going past. The Doorwerder, is he trying to get the position back?
Oh!
A little bit of a touch. Nothing serious. Oh, and Frantic Judge, he got past.
Is to the diffuser.
It was like a small lap on the butt cheek, like keep going.
Yeah, but if you see the car from the Deutsche Werder, he also had the clutchy from the back.
Mm-hmm.
Today he's in touchy mode.
Or maybe he's feeling a little bit lonely. Just wants someone close to him. Ergebnis is getting closer to Benelux.
No, it's the same. It's the same. 7/10 it was the lap before, now it's 8/10. Deutsche Werder to the pits.
Frantic Bull DC, get the information from Bop in the chat. Good evening. Also.
Or how did we say in Dutch? Goedemiddag is not, it's Goede evening. Same like a German until now.
Venomans and Legends, they are getting closer to a back marker. Is that...
Yeah, awesome track, you say, for GT4. Yeah, it's very close also.
Yep.
Qualifying first 11 in 1 second. And also here very tight midfield from 6 to 10. Yeah. Or 5 to 10. They still have all chances. Yeah, and Skara and Deutsche Werder also in this group, but they already have pitted, so they try to undercut this group.
Now it's getting really close between Venomans and Legends. With Tommy in
and
front
now
of
they
them.
have the first back markers.
Second between two.
I'm pretty sure that the strategy of Legends is, okay, I wait till the pit stop and then I get Venomans, because Legends is a very good pitter.
Yeah, he is. He's very strong in the pits. That is definitely gonna an advantage for him.
The track is changing fast. Oh, we had a new one here, Brista. He joined very late, but he joined, missed the qualifying. Now joined for the race. Oh, da Ninja.
Just trying to get past
Transport Leute.
Transport.
Tinky Winky. Still there.
Still side by side.
Yeah.
And now the promotion
he
was
wins.
passed.
Now Leute where they had the problem that frantic judge. It's Scarabée. He want also the advantage.
Yeah. And I
Frantic
think
judge is
while they were
behind, yeah.
fighting, I think Daddy Whistle got past Turbo and he also made up one
Yeah.
position.
Yeah. But Steady Whistle lost the positions before because with a mistake.
With the early arrow that
And now
he had.
he's driving back to P5. I think the Bop is working very good here, so I don't can say one car here is overpaced or with an unfair advantage.
Yeah, I think the pace is very equal.
It's like this. It's good balanced. If you ask the drivers if the balance is okay, the drivers say, "Oh yeah, I don't know." LMW was in the past the driver with the Porsche. He was not happy with the balance here, so. But at the moment he can't say anything because the fastest lap and P4.
That seems to be in his favor.
Yeah. So the AMG at the end of the fields. The car is strong also at P5, 7 and 8. The Porsche is on at the moment 4. And the Chevy, yeah, Scara is in 16 and Venemans had the pole position and...
Now Scarabée got past Transport
Sure.
Leloy and it looks like Frantic Judge might also find his way through.
Okay, you have updated. Yeah, I never changed. So if you don't update my server, then I have the old one, but if it's
Frantic Judge
directly
with the attack.
updated, then...
And not too late, great pass on Transport Leloy.
Legends in the pits. Beat by the undercut against Venemans.
Has been stuck behind him for quite some time now.
That's also a strategy from Brista. Come too late and then stay in the pits. Okay, that can't be points for you. Maybe if you join late, then you have 2 minutes to rate or 3, but we will
Quite a
see
long
if you
time to
drive.
wait, yeah.
If you drive some laps or not. Jump in and stay in the pits is not. It's not working for getting points, but if you're driving some laps, then you get at the result. Also so sad that Frantic Bull had the disconnect. If you're disconnecting, join back and then you never expect what happened.
He was up there with everyone else, yeah.
Yeah, Venemans directly also to the pits.
You never know, maybe there's a server crash and then it's being equalized, or how do you say it? It is brought together, could always happen.
So Venemans is reacting to the early stop of Legends.
This is gonna be interesting. Where do we have Legends? He's still in the
Is one lap enough
sector.
or is Legends doing a good stop? Or a good outlap? Okay. Venemans. Pit exit or in pit lane.
One Legends coming out of the last turn. Second last turn.
Oh, very close. Very close.
Make it?
That's.
Venemans still has some.
Still pit limiter. Still pit limiter.
Now the pit limiter can be
now
turned
he can
off,
be
but
full
Legends
throttle.
goes past.
Yeah.
Very close, but Legends just got past.
Oh Jesus! Directly behind.
He must have been just like 1 second maybe faster in this last lap with his pit stop, out lap and everything. Good job from Legends, getting the provisional lead.
Stealing the lead from Venemans.
Lead, yeah.
LMW also react. And Alizzi stay on track. Yeah, but this was only stop 1. We had to do another. So for Venemans, it's also the chance to for a revenge. And still 35 minutes to go. Come on. It looks like Brista is trying to drive. I see the car is going off and on and switching the light on and off. Give him a push.
And coming into the pits. Garabay in the slip. How is it? Yes, Garabay in the slipstream of the Blue Ninja, but in his case the straight was not long enough. Didn't quite work out to get close enough.
Turbo and also to the pits. There's a fighting group here. Scarabée, Frantic Judd.
SG30 for this stuff, but now he's on the track. No idea what's...
Yeah, he's on the track, but directly at stop and go 30 seconds. Because he was maybe too fast at the pits.
Has he been driving previously in the season, or...?
No, he's new.
Okay.
For practice, not so bad. Hopefully he see the blue flags.
Quite important joining into the race late.
Ninja in pits. Transportiloy on pits. Now the chances for Scarabée and Frantic Judge. Now Legends behind Gianluca. It's not blue flags, it's a fight for positions.
Difference in speed.
Outside.
As if it's nothing, he's going past. Also Veneman sees wrong one. Also
Veneman's
gonna
trying
go past
inside.
here. One and straight in turn
Cutting
one.
the corner here, the AMG at the back. Oh, look at the pits. Transportilei and the Blue Ninja side by side in the pits.
Oh my god.
It's like a drag race. Transportilei was faster at the pit limiter.
Yeah, and he also tried to have the inside.
Yeah.
Worked out for him.
Yeah, it's very very big pit lane here, so and Alizzi is lapping. Oh no!
Oh,
Transportiloi is crashing into Alizzi by lapping. It's back on track.
we have a lot of Mercedes again from 12 to 17.
Yeah.
Someone is going straight. Tommy is taking
The AMG Fight Club here.
right through the grass. Venemans, he's able to stay very close to Legends, so Legends doesn't have that much of a speed advantage.
But Legends have the fastest lap in the meantime.
That from LMW.
We are at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
Halfway mark. So Alizzi did not stop. Steady Whistle did not stop. And Scarabée did not stop. The rest of the field, okay, Mr. also not stop. And we both not. But the rest of the field.
Yeah.
Oh nee, Gianluca. Gianluca
he
also
yeah.
did not do a stop. He's also new. Maybe he's wondering what is the 2 meaning. It means 2 stops, 2 mandatory stops. Ooh, that was very close for him. Yeah, now Gianluca is also going to the pits for the first time. Alizzi also pits. Yeah. Steady whistle pits. So now Scarabä's getting a leading lap or also to the pits. Oh, looks like leading lap for Scarabäi.
Staying out.
Yeah. Scara also in pits doing the second stop. A little bit early. So, but yeah. The weather still completely fine. There are no signs for any rain, so yeah. No clouds. Maybe also a good call. So Legends and Venomans are coming to the straight, okay. Alizzi is still with the pit limiter on. Oh, he lose very much. New P3, it's LFW.
Yeah, he had quite a good run. He's also quite close to the guys in
Yeah.
P1 and 2, so it's he lost quite a lot.
Alizzi lost too much time at the old tires.
Scara, he has already done both of his pit stops.
And now Scara also pit. So now Legends is the leader again. Wall contact from turbo end at the last corner. So steady whistle at the chance at the end of the straight. Late braking. Oh, side by side. Yeah, steady whistle get the position from turbo end. Patsy, are you still there? So at the moment then I'm alone. Only Patsy can change the camera view, so I only can tell you what I see at the moment. The blue Ninja, it's directly to the heck of Scarabée. It's a position fight for 7 and 8.
Also very close between the first two.
Ah, okay. There you are. Again. Okay, cool. Turbo End and Steady Whistle had an... Oh, again, Steady Turbo End. Turbo End. Turbo End. No!
There.
No! Mistake from Steady Whistle. One lap before Steady Whistle get the inside at this corner from Turbo End, the position. Now Turbo End try the same inside, and then Steady Whistle do a mistake outside. Yeah. Also good fight for P5 and 6 from Steady Whistle and Turbo End.
They're very close
And also
together.
here,
I think they will
Scarabée and Bloom Ninja.
find another Vista again with the SG30. Yeah.
So. Bannermans is very close to Legends, but he can't overtake.
Steady Whistle may be about to get past Turbo and now already side by side through the last turn.
Oh yeah.
Turbo and he has the outside, Steady
That
Whistle the
happened
inside.
the last 3 rounds. These two guys.
Maybe this time it works better. Who's braking later? Steady Whistle around the outside.
Oh no!
And he doesn't make the turn. Has to go through the
Late.
grass. And now he lost a lot of... Obviously. A lot of... gap is quite big now. A little bit bigger.
My call to Venomans is do the pit now. Try to undercut. He's so close to Legends. That's the only chance to get him. Go in the pits before he did. It's not close enough to try overtake here. So LMW, second stop. So now steady whistle is in front of turbo end. So next chance for Legends. Try the undercut against Legends.
Oh, he's coming in. Legends is coming in.
Legends is coming in. Oh, Jesus.
He's actually trying.
Yeah,
The early
maybe
pit stop.
Venemans overcut is not so strong here.
No, it's
I
not.
never see that overcut someone is working well in this game. Undercut every time.
Yeah.
Overcut never.
And the new tire advantage is quite big here.
Yeah. Now Scarabeo also directly to the back of turbo end.
He had quite a late braking at one point and gained a lot of a lot of time onto turbo end. Legends leaving the pits now. See what Venemans is doing. Is he coming in or staying out? Oh, he's coming in. Into the pits. Venemans.
2 laps
Away.
too late. In my opinion.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we will ask him in the interviews. Remember, for my mind, lap 23.
Yeah. Litzy taking over the lead for now.
Yeah. Again.
Yeah, again. And Turbo End coming in. Abe staying out. There it is. Second sector.
I mean, you don't need new tires. If it's working well till now, then maybe you don't need, because the temperature is not so high.
Yeah. Venemans moving now, but this pit exit is very, very long.
Legends in the last corner. Oh.
I don't think Venemans at the pit exit. He can put the foot
Okay.
on the throttle.
Okay, but
Ooh,
it
this
looks
a
better
lot
than
closer.
last time. It's looked better than last time. It's close.
And Venemans, he takes
Venemans,
back the lead.
Yeah. But Venemans don't change the tires.
That might be it. Those
Yeah.
seconds he gained from not changing the tires.
No, we can't see it, but from
We
my
assume
understanding,
it.
because changing tires and no tires are 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Or Legends had a terrible stop for
Could also be the
his
case.
options. Yeah. But 2-4. Maybe the undercut is 1 second, then it's 3-4.
Gleich wieder zurück.
But there are only 14 minutes, so then it's 7 laps to go, maybe 8. It's also a plan to fight with the old tires, or to try it from Venemans. Legends fast lap. And closing the gap. 3/10. So I'm sure. Legends have new tires, Venemans no, not. Yeah, but this was the chance from Venemans. No tire change. That's also so interesting in this game. You never can see if the person behind or before you changing the tires. Yeah, if he's is in pits 5 seconds more or not.
I have no idea about
That's
that.
also in other games you see directly. Okay, they have new tires or they have changed the tires from hard to softs, for example. But here you don't see. So Alici, it's ready. Oh, look. Legends closing the gap very fast.
1.1 seconds. Wait.
Yeah. Venomans wants to fight, but Legends have a very new knife and he have a fork.
It might be close with Alici
Or a
and
spoon.
LMW. This time Alici is
Yeah.
actually in front, so I think it was before it was LMW, but now it's Alici.
Really?
Yeah, he just passed him.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Good stint from Alici. I'm also sure that LMW is not expecting that.
Probably not. Steady whistle coming into the pits now.
And maybe then we had a new race leader. Then it's Tommy, UK. Yes. Also for the statistics, race leader Tommy, UK. Oh, Venemans. Legends is there.
It's gonna be a tough fight in those last 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think that will be not a fair fight because Legends have new tires. He gets a better corner in the last corner, and then he flies by at the straight. moment. Legends have a really, really new knife, and Venomans have to fight with a spoon.
Yeah.
That's for Venomans. It's
Spoon versus knife.
normally it's impossible because he's, yeah, you see, he's trying outside there.
Oh, Venomans very late, almost too late. That could be the chance for Legends.
No. Still behind.
Ah, but now maybe with a better exit.
Yeah.
Very
You
close
see,
behind, maybe with the
Legends can do
slipstream.
a better line. No. At the end of the straight, he gets.
Gaining in the slipstream. And the McLaren seems to be faster on the straight out of the slipstream. On the inside, Venemans braking a little bit later, but Legends, he is taking the position.
By advantage.
Yeah, just nothing that Venemans can do about it.
Yeah, said. 8 minutes are missing. So.
He had to.
It was just a try.
He had to take the gamble with
Yeah.
probably not
One lap
swapping
before or
tires
two
on the
laps
last pit
before.
stop.
Yeah. And change the tires.
Yeah.
Woran hat es gelegen? Ja, woran hat es denn gelegen? Nachher ist man immer klüger.
But I think if he would have, of course we don't know for sure. So we both think he didn't swap the tires in the last pit stop. But I think if he would have had, he wouldn't even have had a chance.
Also, have had.
Or have had. Hat gehabt. Hätte gehabt.
Schöner Zungenbrecher.
Ja.
And Tommy is earning leading lap after leading lap. Also good for the statistics. Then you can say, here, I was race leader.
Yeah.
There is, in the statistics, there is not if it's at the start, at the end. You can say, here, I'm the race leader for 3 laps, and then they crashed into me, and at the end, I'm only P10.
Yeah.
Yeah. For example. Turbo End is, oh no. I see it last time also by Turbo End. His very good performance, 40 minutes, and the last 20.
He has to bring it over
dropped.
the line.
Yeah, maybe it's the concentration, it's I see there a few corners before he also touched the wall. That's mistakes from, yeah, don't be concentrated or tired.
Probably.
I understand this completely because most of the drivers drive races with 40 minutes or 30, and then this race is an hour. Then you have a wheel with strong force feedback. Yeah,
It must be tiring, yeah.
it's like a workout in a gym sometimes. Last week I had a friend of my sister here, and he say, oh, nice racing reel, and say, yeah, if you want you can try. And then I let him alone with his wheel 10 minutes, and then I come later and say, did you like it? And he say, yes, but it's very tough to for steering. And say, yeah, it's force feedback. And he say, after 10 minutes, I feel it in my arms. I say, yes. Please, can you tell it my wife? Because if I'm going here to race, he always tells, yeah, he play a game. It's not a game, it's a workout.
Workout.
A workout. Some of these drivers, if you say, how did you feel? They say, I'm completely sweat, I'm completely wet.
Yeah.
And I understand this. It's hard work. Maybe not for legends because he's sitting on the couch with the controller, but for all the guys with the steering wheel, it's very hard and intense work. But for example, controller players, it's also, you have to be concentrated, you have to be... If I do this handling with the fingers, I have also a pain in my hand. 1 hour. I can't do it also. Not, then maybe I need a break for my hands. So, is there any chance for LMW for Alizzi? I don't think so, and also not a chance
so.
for Venemans.
I think Legends, he has this under control now. Track finally got to optimum at the end of the race.
Scarabay also very strong. Position 6, 5.
5, yeah.
Strong. But he have to fight still against Steady Whistle. Maybe Scarabay is there the lucky guy that Steady Whistle had so much fighting with Turbo End.
Right, man. Leader is on the final lap.
Final
Give it all
lap,
you can.
final lap. I'm not sure with Legends, but it must be race win number... Oh! Oh, that was so close with Turbo End and...
Oh.
It wasn't... No, it was Frantic Judge.
Ah, he got passed.
Yeah.
Good now for Turbo End.
Oh.
Which going very wide.
Yeah, that was close to the wall. Hey, the track is going to optimal.
Yeah. Definitely a great race for Legends once more.
Yeah, I mean, victory number 4 or 5. This guy is unstoppable. And Venemans try everything today. Really, everything.
But no chance. It was just...
No chance.
Legends was just too quick.
Legends is an alien. So GG to
Congratulations.
Legends.
Yeah, he won.
He's celebrating.
Leader has finished the race.
And Venemans
32
P2,
laps.
also very strong race for him. It was just not enough to get Legends.
LMW is also happy with P4.
Alizzi in P3.
Strong performance.
Scarabay in P5.
Yeah, Scarabay. P5 is going to Russia with Scarabei.
Great to see him back in one of the top spots.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's also very happy.
Daddy Whistles.
Daddy Whistle,
one of the
6,
rookies,
Scar,
P6.
7. Oh, yeah, these guys are close. Turbo and 8, 9. Frantic Judge. Ninja, a little bit unlucky at 10.
Valverde, he's gonna finish in P11. With the line Ipa in P12. When Tommy, he can just save himself in front of Transport Deloy.
Yeah, Gianluca we lost, yeah. Gianluca. Mr. Frantic Bull.
Scooter Wolf in P15, Roy D P16, MC Pro 17, MAR Jordan in 18. And you mentioned Gianluca, he disconnected or didn't finish. Prista is got a couple of laps in, and Frantic Bull, he with the early connect.
Please join the Discord. Voice chat. So then we hopefully
Let's see
the drivers here to the interview. Legends is there. Perfect. First in the first at the race and first also at the interviews here.
Congratulations, Dirk Legends.
Yeah, maybe then we start directly with Legends.
Arctic from P3, you had quite a fight for this win. How was the race for you?
Interesting. Very fun. I didn't expect the tyres to die off as much as they did, because every stint I got pressure loss, which I think pretty much everybody did, because you had to kind of send the curbs quite a lot, especially in the last sector. With the temps, it just killed the tyres. So I had to change tyres both stops, which gave me the edge over Venomans in the end to overtake him. So he didn't change tyres on the last stop.
I was mentioning throughout the race that maybe that was even the only gamble he had to have a chance against you.
Oh yeah.
Skipping this last pit stop.
He came out 2.5 ahead of me, so he take off the 5 seconds if I didn't change tyres with the undercut and like 2 seconds ahead.
No.
Anyway, so.
How was the McLaren to drive today? Was it a good car
Quite
on this
slidey,
track?
but yeah, I was disappointed there's no rain because it felt really good in the rain, but a bit slidey, but no, it's decent over the curbs, so couldn't complain.
Great. How was the fight then? I mean, you get past Venemans then on the track in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, it was nice to have a fight with him properly, because it's usually been like a strategy or something that's made the difference and not really much fighting, so it was nice to have a proper fight, even though it was kind of one-sided with the tyres, but still, it's quite difficult to overtake, so I managed to punish a slight mistake from him into the last corners.
Hello.
Here's the man. Hello.
Congrats, man.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
When we had these fights.
Yeah, it was nice to have one proper fight.
Yeah. How close was that Venomans?
Yeah, this was very close. Only it has been a long time since running with deflating tires, but I saw that the Legends had them as well.
But Legends changed the
Yeah.
tires at the second stop. And you not, correct?
Yeah, correct.
And maybe we had a discussion here with, we are in this opinion that if you pitted not in lap 23, you pit in lap 21 and undercut Legends, maybe that, and also
Yeah.
change the tires. Maybe that will be the chance for you.
I had like 50 liters with me in stint 1.
Ah,
I was
okay.
kind of hoping to have some rain at some point.
Okay, and then the heaviest car are better in the rain. Okay.
Yeah. Are there others
Yes.
joining?
Oh,
I
right.
hope. I hope.
Maybe
I
you
don't know.
should next time invite the others, because now it's always the same people.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit because Patsy had a problem that we can't do it over the Xbox, and okay, it's also possible with the Discord. Okay, LMW would
PlayStation
say,
people
okay,
should be able to do
he
it.
goes to bed. Yeah, with the PlayStation drivers also can join here,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Generally, there was a
Yeah.
lot of technical stuff that didn't work. Was not able to update the stream title. First, I thought the stream was not working at all. It was.
Because very sad, LMW had also very good performance at
Yeah.
P4 at the end, and yeah.
I think he didn't change the tires at the first stop. He was very close behind us.
Maybe, but Alizzi
Did.
lose so much time because he drive the first part
Yeah,
of the race
that cost him a
completely.
lot.
Yeah. With old tires, so that was also not a good call for him.
I think LMW took tyres first stop but did the same as you and didn't second. Because he undercut
The second one
Alizzi.
was very early. Ah, okay, Alizzi is also joining.
So I have a feel like that's what cost him. He could have fought for third if he took tyres both stops. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, maybe. I had a delta of 5 seconds before the stop, and then after the stop, those 5 seconds were completely gone. So I thought maybe he didn't change tires.
Not sure.
But yeah, that's a nice gamble of this one. I also didn't change tires, the second one, just to take a gamble. But yeah.
I knew you were
And,
really strong through the last sector because you
Yeah.
got right up to the back of me going out the last corner a couple of times. So I was like, if it was the other way around and I didn't take tyres and you did, if you could catch me, you'd have a good chance of overtaking me because you were so strong getting through that last sector going over the curbs.
Yeah, it is the Chevy can handle the
Yeah.
curves very well, but the tires didn't like it.
Oh yeah, no, my tyres were in pain as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, Alizzi is also joining.
No,
Or
nice.
did join now. Yeah, also GG to you, Alizzi. P3
Thank you.
at the end.
Thank you.
It was very close to LMW.
Yes, uh, the most of the race we fight for the podium, so it was very good pace for him from him, and congrats to podium to Legend and Venemans. Very good pace today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If we looking back to race start and turn 1,
Yes.
then you try to attack Venemans, and then yeah,
Mm, I
you
knew
have
that
to you have to lift a little bit.
yes, I had to because I had outside line, so and the second was the left, and I didn't have enough space, so I had to lift. Yes,
Yeah, that was a key for Legends.
Yeah,
yes,
that helped
yes.
a lot.
Yeah, yeah, because after qualifying we say okay, it was not so bad for Venemans. Venemans maybe drive at the front, and then Alizzi is between to block Legends. Huh?
Yes.
But yeah,
Yeah, no, it was quite
directly
important
at the
getting
first
past him.
corner, then you say, okay.
I was kind of hoping at some point that Alizzi would battle with the Legends.
Yeah,
I was kind of slower than the Legends, so and he had not really a moment of overtaking, so I kind of hoped that Alizzi was going for it.
I had also the idea at the beginning of the race, maybe you do a little bit slower, that Legends had in trouble with with Alizzi in the back.
Maybe
That will be-
in some corners, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, that comes directly in my mind. So why he don't try this?
Yeah, it was mostly the deflating tires already in lap
Yeah.
six
Yeah.
or seven already.
Yeah, 10 minutes in front right, 15 minutes in was the rear right, so I was like, yeah, I've got a pit.
But after
That's kind of
after you we see that you can't that Legends is following you every time, that then I say, okay, then Legends get him by the first stop, because Legends is a very good pitter.
Yeah.
You do it also very good, but yeah, then you lost 1 second. It's the undercut. The undercut is very strong here, and then it was very
Yeah.
close at the end of the pit, but that was the key.
It was
Both
quite
the
big to
tires
get past
on
him, because I would have struggled. On the same tyres, I would have struggled to overtake, because without that mistake into the last 2 corners, it would have been difficult for me to overtake him anyway with the tyre difference at the end. So that was quite big getting ahead of him there.
Yeah, sure. Patsy, any questions from your side?
Oh, all good.
All good?
It was an interesting race. I liked it. It was fun. We had a lot of
Yeah.
fights for the lead, for the podium, even in the midfield, all throughout the race.
Alizzi had one time we say in the midfield there was a AMG fighter club, because there are 4 or 5 AMGs directly in a row. And one time Alizzi had an contact with some of these guys.
Yes, I don't know. I have to check the stream or my
No, there was no mistake. It was just an contact. Yeah.
little bit contact with
Yeah.
with some guy. I don't know
Transportiloy,
who was
maybe
it.
the red AMG. Yeah.
Yes.
But it was not so big trouble. But yeah, also very good. The first lap, we had a clean race. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not sure
it-
with the points at the moment, because Legends, is that your fourth victory or third? I don't know.
6. Right, we're 8 races in, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 you win.
So 6 wins, 1
Oh,
second, and 1
Jesus.
fourth.
Wow.
Okay, yeah.
Congrats.
Then
Great work.
it's
So
I'm pretty as
yeah,
that's
with the
normally
drop
then
rounds.
it's the championship, because we had 2 drop rounds, and if your baddest
The
result
worst
is
at it's
P4,
4th. Yeah.
yeah, so then it's the second championship for you. So
That'd be very
congrats.
nice. Thank you.
great.
Thank you.
Yeah. Then Patsy, we don't have to calculate.
Yeah, then also congratulations, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
6
quite a big
win.
battle for third. There was at
Si-
least going into today, there's a lot of people quite close for third. I don't know what drop rounds is like.
Yeah, it's also very, very close, because LMW at the third
He's
position.
done really good.
Yeah. And Alizzi is also fighting for this podium at the end,
Yes.
because the top 3 are getting XCL extra points. Yeah.
staying
also
excited
very
until the
good.
end.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
With the drop
And the-
rounds, sure.
And the two worst results will count at the end of the championship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the two baddest results, or if you don't start, it's also a bad result. You
Yes.
we drop. So
I started.
you have only
in our
8
roster.
good races of 10, and if you drive
Mhm.
all 10 races, or if you only drive 8, that's your option.
Okay.
But yeah, as you can see, as legends, so maybe if legends win the last 2 races, for example, then he had
Mhm.
the most points because he had win
Yes. Yes.
8 of
J-
8.
Yes. I understand.
He did a few more polls, would have been nice, but yeah.
Yeah, Paul's also and fastest lap also 2 points. But
Yeah.
Be almost the perfect
the
season.
result then it's also very, very high.
Yeah.
With the points then. It looks like a perfect season.
Yeah, it's been pretty good, I can't lie. Not really any
Yeah.
mistakes. I made a few. My most mistakes are quali. I should have had at least a pole in another race or two. I just couldn't get a lap together today. Either I messed up the first sector on my best lap, so I probably could have got pole if I didn't mess it up, and I did the same in Spa. So
Yeah, we was also surprised here in the qualifying that Venemans is stealing the pole from Alizzi in the last second, in the really last second.
Yeah,
So
but
he was
I was also very surprised because yesterday or the day before I met Legends and Litsi in the training, and I
Yeah.
was like 6 tenths away from them. So I'm quite
Oh.
surprised that
really good. You're really strong today.
I was already ready to fight for P5 or 6 or so. So I don't know what happened.
Okay. Yeah, but in qualifying the track, still the completely qualifying still only on green. So yeah, that was also not
Yeah.
so. You see it directly in the last 5 minutes. The field is going closer from. At the end, we had from P1 to 11 or 12 only 1 second, and the field is going very close. And then, yeah, in the last lap, Venemans steal the pole
Yeah.
from Alizzi.
I felt the
Also
BOP
very
was
close.
really good round it, to be honest, because all the cars were quite similar. Even the
Yeah.
Porsche was strong, and that always gets messed up with BOP.
Yeah, also fastest lap. You had a very
Yeah.
interesting fight with fastest lap. Legends had the fastest lap. Venemans had the fastest LMW, and Alizzi also in the
Yeah,
meantime.
quite a couple of drivers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the best time of the legend is 43.7. So wow.
Yeah.
It's very good time. Congrats.
Thank you. I know I was, at least if I couldn't catch Venemans, I got the 2 points for the fastest lap, so it was worth the risk taking the tyres if I couldn't overtake.
But we see it very clear by Venemans that he was pushing very hard because the corner at the end, he was all the time very close to the wall.
Yeah.
I see it. Yeah, it was not so much space between your car and the wall.
I've noticed that you can kiss that wall without taking damage. I've had kissed it a few times already in the quali, but you
Yeah.
don't take any damage for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Or maybe the
see,
Chevy is just a big
Yeah.
tank. Maybe that's why.
okay, yeah, the Chevy is also born for this track here, huh?
Yeah.
Because it's a home game for Chevy.
Did we have a perfect lap 1 with the whole group again?
No, at the last
And
period we had a small
the second sector,
accident, yeah.
there was some
But not so
someone spun
big,
out.
only 2 cars or something.
I'm always amazed by the lap 1 of this championship. It is always very clean.
Yeah, it's really good.
And it's
Everyone
also
is,
every time the
everyone
same
is-
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but everyone is pretty laid back in lap 1. It is nice to race with.
Yeah, no, it's really good to see.
So very clean.
Good. I would think can bring the stream towards the end. Thanks guys for joining
Yeah.
the interview. Also congratulations again on P1, P2, P3 being on the podium.
Legends for winning the championship.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yes.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Congrats.
Thank you.
And even though we're done for today, we're not done with the championship. We still have 2 races left. Next week we're going to the UK, so it's going to be a home race for Legends.
Yeah. Well, I already won Silverstone, so that's probably my more home race, but I'll happily
Donington.
take Alton Park as well.
Yeah, going to Donington and then only
Alton,
the
ain't
final
it?
left
Was it
1
Donington?
week later. We're in
And
Donington
then
Ah,
and the final then in
in
Suzuka.
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 Cool. Ah, yeah.
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the race. The drivers as well as those that were looking. I think it was a quite good race to commentate. There was a lot going on throughout the race. But what do you think, Sharky?
I'm completely by you. That was a good race. Also, we had good conversation here.
Yeah.
Also, good conversation here in the interview after the race. Yeah.
And
The Formula One game it's joined the last week and also good. So at the end of the month, the Formula League is starting again here in the EER. That I can say the Rally Championship still running. It's now the second race. Yeah, and then we are here back on ACC next week in Donington. Yeah,
yes,
that's my points of the program.
I think otherwise
use-
for XCL we have something going on tomorrow. I saw there's some duo series on Fridays, and then also the GTMR series. Just don't know if that's every week or if there's some gaps in between the weeks. But yeah, you will definitely find enough to race if you're interested. And then of course there are the daily races that you can always find at XCL. So I wish everyone out there a great rest of the evening, and also soon a happy weekend, and see you again in the next race. Bye bye.
See you next week. Bye bye.
See ya.
Bye